What if I told you that you could greatly improve your productivity, boost your happiness, and build unshakable confidence with just 5 minutes of journaling every day? And no, I'm not talking about writing pages of text or pouring your heart out. I'm talking about using 3 simple structured methods that have transformed how I journal. Let me show you how. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've been following along, you might have seen my previous video about how to start journaling. Today, we are taking things to the next level. The truth is, a blank page can be intimidating. When I first started journaling, I would often stare at the empty page, not knowing what to write. But once I discovered these 3 simple structures, my journaling practice became not just easy, but also incredibly powerful. So if you've been journaling, but you feel like you're not getting enough out of it, or you're feeling like you don't know how to make it effective, this video is for you. The first method is called 5 wins for the day. This is how it works. Each morning you write down 5 specific tasks that would make today a win, if you completed them. But here's the crucial part. These aren't just any tasks. They need to be high leverage activities that move the needle on your important goals. For example, if you want to become an author and you want to write a book, your high leverage task might be write 250 words a day. Not check email, not brush your teeth, because those tasks you do anyway. Think about tasks that are really helping you achieve your goal. What makes this method so powerful is that it enforces you to be intentional about your day. Instead of reacting to whatever comes your way, you are proactively deciding what matters. And here's a little secret. Once you start doing these tasks, you'll often do more than planned. Because think about it. It's getting started the most difficult part, not actually doing the thing. Think about it, 250 words a day, it's more than 1000 words a week. So in a month, it's 5000 words. Can you imagine that? Your book, your article, whatever, becomes much more achievable, right? 2 important tips. First, don't include any routine tasks that you would do anyway. There's no point into that. And second thing, don't overplan. Just remember, 5 meaningful wins is perfect. It's not too few, it's not too many. You may ask, what are my 5 wins I do every day? Let me share with you my personal list. First thing is at least 10 minutes of meditation practice. Second thing is at least 5 minutes of mobility practice. These 2 things I do just after I wake up. So most of the time, when it's just few minutes after 6 a.m., I've already accomplished 2 major things that are really important to me. Those things boost my energy, boost my mood, and boost my confidence. Isn't it that perfect? Third thing is some sort of sport activities. Right now, it's either a strength training or a cardio. Fourth win would be working on my personal brand, and the last one is to learn something new. And it's totally okay to sometimes have more wins in the day, in a couple of days in the week, related to only one area of your life. For example, more wins related to your work project or your relationship. Remember about finding a balance. It doesn't need to be perfect every single day. It's about progress, not perfection. The second method is gratitude journal, and I am pretty sure you've heard about gratitude practice before, but here's how to make actually work. Every day, write down 3 to 5 things you are grateful for today. And the key word in here is specific. Be specific about things you write. So don't just write family or health or whatever. Get detail. For instance, instead of just coffee, write the first sip of my morning coffee while watching the sunrise. Isn't that perfect? I do it all the time. It really makes me happy. So I'm grateful for that. Instead of being grateful for your partner, write down you're grateful for the situation when your partner remember about your favorite snack and bought you one. The science behind gratitude journal is fascinating. Research literally shows it rewires your brain to notice positive things more often, which has profound effects on your happiness and stress levels. But here's the trick. Avoid listing the same thing every day. Challenge yourself to find new things. Instead of writing coffee every day, think about different areas of your life. This trains your brain to actively look for the good in your everyday life, in various aspects. Just after a few weeks of this practice, you will start noticing positive things automatically throughout your day, almost like you've installed a positivity filter on your perception. For me, sounds like a good deal. I definitely prefer to be more happy than be more upset and sad, so give it a try. You won't lose anything. The third method is my personal favorite, which is Wins Journal. How it works? At the end of each day, write down 3 to 5 things you are proud of accomplishing. This isn't about just checking off the 5 wins for the day. Certainly, they may be included into those, but think about those things that you were maybe procrastinating about, that were unexpected ones. List down all your victories for a given day. For example, maybe you finally made that difficult phone call you've been putting off. Or perhaps you spoke up in a meeting when you would normally stay quiet. Or you chose to eat healthy snack instead of ordering another fast food. The power of this method is that it builds proof of your capabilities. Over time, you create a record of your achievements that you can look back on while self-doubt creeps in. It's especially powerful for the days when it feels like nothing is going right, when you feel a bit sad, when you feel sad, when you force yourself to find 2 wins. No matter how small, you realize that progress is happening no matter what, even if it's not obvious at the first glance. But if you think about it carefully, you will see those victories, your achievements you may. Think about what makes these 3 methods so effective is how they work together. 5 wins gives you direction and intention for your day. Gratitude journal shifts your focus to the positive things already in your life, and wins journal builds your confidence by recognizing your progress. Together, they create a powerful system that takes just minutes a day, but can genuinely transform how you think, how you feel, and how you act. I've been using this 3 simple structure in my journaling practice for a couple of months now, and the difference in my productivity, in my happiness and confidence has been remarkable. And the best part, you can start right now with whatever journal you have, no special tools needed. For example, sometimes I just write it in my pocket notebook. Use the tool you already have. There is no argument not to start it. I would love to know which of these 3 methods do you think would help you the most. Let me know in the comments below. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more practical tips on productivity and personal development. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!